Well, for academic year 23-24, we have new faces.
For the sixth season of UCAL, we are very, very excited because we will have a new head coach and assistant coach who will be helping us for this sixth season.
And this will definitely give an impact to how the team will play, how the team will blend, and therefore we believe that it will work out for the team.
It's very exciting because we also have new players coming from different regions in the whole country who are now part of the LPU Batangas men's basketball team, Pirates. The core values of LPU Batangas are God-centeredness, leadership, integrity, nationalism, collaboration, and service orientation. Well, in joining UCAL, our student athletes, whether they play basketball, volleyball, or esports, and in this case, basketball.
Check, test, 1, 2, 3.
They are put in tough situations where they're able to be resilient and adapt to the competition between the other schools. I think our team is a very exciting team because we're composed of young players and they come from different regions of the country. You can expect that the LPU Batangas brand of basketball will be very fast-paced, exciting, and run and gun. So it's a ragtag team. So excited na excited po kami. And I'm sure the whole basketball community will see a new LPU Batangas Pirates this coming sixth season.
We believe that LPU Pirates will give a good fight to any team that we will play with in the UCAL Season 6. Viva Pirata!
History of CA, it was founded in 1907 by our pious founders, Doña Librada Abilino and Doña Carmen de Luna. It was originally a school for girls, but eventually, through the years, it was converted or re-established as a co-ed. With the coming of or the enrollment of both male and female students, that eventually increased the number of students in the university. With of course 10 schools now, like we have dentistry, optometry, pharmacy, medical technology, all of these schools. Well, CEU is an accredited school, ISO certified, and our university participates in this kind of league, to segue the discussion. So we participate in these different athletic leagues, like the universities and colleges athletic league. Okay? Winning the fifth season, I think, is a hard act to follow. I mean, to sustain that. I mean, winning, and winning. We will never get bored in winning. That is our dream. And so for me, that is both our pride and our privilege, really, to be the team to beat. From our end, that also challenges us all the more to sustain that winning streak, because that would mean if we lose, another team has given a better performance. So we have to win it, just to show that we have given the best. I think that challenges all the team members, really, to give their best, and I think that is what we have to give our audience, our students who watch us, those who watch on TV. We have to give them our best. So that challenge not only C, but all the school members to give, because that is, I think that's what's worth of their time and money to watch.
pag-asa, may baong pag-ibig, may dalang sigla. Hindi ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat kagat may dalang alaala. Ang bawat Pilipino tayo ay magsama-sama. Tara na't magkita-kita, halina't magsama-sama. Tawagin ang buong barkada at mag-Angels Visa. Abot sa langit ang ngiti, abot sa langit ang saya. Basta't kasama ang pamilya at may Angels Visa.
Kahit saan, kahit kailan, lahat tayo sama-sama sa Angel's Pizza.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Pipilitin namin na makuha this season yung championship.
That team last year was a champion too. And hopefully we can surprise a lot of teams this year.
We're grateful na umabot kami sa final for one win away going to the finals.
Who's that one win away to face any team.
We don't have a choice but to compete and pumalag sa laro. So palaglam, it's our time to shine.
We need to win every day. Little things, small things. Sabi ko sa kanila, this is our time. This is our time to shine.
Ang aim namin is papasok muna sa top 4. Ayan na namin nangyari last season. Nag-tie kami sa number 4 spot.
We want to prove them that MCU belongs to UCAL. We want a podium finish.
We belong. Yun lang yung mantra namin sa kanila. We belong. Pero alam namin, it's our time to shine.
In one part of the world, they're having the Super Bowl weekend. Pero in this part of the city of Manila, what we are having are superb basketball games para sa pagpapatuloy ng UCAL PGPlex Linoleum Season 6 presented by Angel's Pizza. We are here at Paco Arena once again. Start of another brand new week and exciting ball games that you could enjoy. So join us, Benji Santiago, kasama ko rito si Javi Palanya. Ikaw ba mahilig ka sa mga Super Bowl, football, stuff like that?
Hindi rin masyado eh. Basketball, sure ako mahilig ako.
Yan, dapat lang. 3 games na naman tayo ngayon, Javi.
That's correct.
Yes. At ito, tignan natin ito. Ang LPU Batangas will go up against CEU. Mamaya, another Batangas team, University of Batangas, laban naman sa PCU Dasmariñas at ang Olivarez College or OC will go up against Diliman College Blue Dragons. Welcome everybody. So 3 games tayo ngayon at pasisimulan muna natin yung ating team standings. Kailangan masilip natin ito. How are your teams making dito sa ating Season 6 na ito, Javi?
Yeah, CEU right there at the second spot. A win today would give them a secure hold of that number 2 spot. And they could even tie PCU Dasmariñas if PCU loses later to UB in our second game. While LPU Batangas, if CEU loses, they have a good chance of climbing the spot and zeroing in on a possibility to get the number 2 spot.
Well, eto nga, ang CEU galing pa yan sa talo Samantalang LPU Batangas naman, things are looking up and well for them here in Season 6 at galing pa sila sa panalo.
Yeah, that's correct. They started to establish a rhythm, especially that big game against Guangming College where they won in overtime. And akala natin sa simula, no, they wouldn't be a favorite to contend even for a spot in the quarterfinals. But right now, they're showing potential.
And it seems like things are really looking up. As I made mention earlier, even their numbers, they're number 4 currently sa kanilang scoring output of 77.2 points per game. 54.4 ang rebounds sila and 18 assists. This is really better as compared to the previous season sa pagsali nila. Tapos na sila magmatrikula and right now they're earning yung gains nila from all of those experience.
Yeah, tama ka dyan, Benji. They're playing good team basketball as evidenced by that 18 assists per game, and the defense has also been superb para kay Coach JC Nules, especially those 12 steals per ball game and 3.6 blocks, something that we didn't see from them last year.
Well, this is going to be a tough test for them as they face the defending champions. Ang CEU naman, matatandaan natin, nako, ano nangyari sa kanila when they went up against the Diliman College Blue Dragons? Well, Dragons kasi, that was the celebration of the Year of the Dragon on that day. Na sabihin na natin, medyo naging one-sided, favoring their opponent.
Oh, simula pa lang, Diliman College really pounced on CEU. CEU has a tendency to relax in the first few quarters of the ball game and then start to turn it on when they're down already. When the push comes to shove, dun lang sila talaga naglalagay ng foot on the gas pedal. So for Coach Jeff Perlas, the solution for them is to start strong and be consistent throughout the ball game.
At yun nga, kailangan din nila mag-improve. They're supposed to be taking a look at the stats. 0 of 13 from 3-point area. They were having some problems before. Ang ating namang Crane Key matchup rito, makikita natin, these guys really put up some great numbers. And look at the number of rebounds itong dalawang players natin.
Yeah, 30 rebounds combined for these two players. And Edward De Chavez, he's going to be in for a great fight against Fubara White. And not even just Fubara White, may isa pang FSA ang CU na si Abdul Wahab Olusesi.
Yes, yan. Mamatyagan natin yan. Yung mga updates niyan, sabayan nyo lang kami, no? In the meantime, kompleto ba ang attendance nitong dalawang teams natin for their players? Puntahan muna natin si Megan Cabrera at courtside.
Thank you so much, Benji. And speaking of our key player match-up, unahin na natin si Edward De Chavez ng LPU. So sabi nga niya, it's a tall order going up against the defending champions. Pero sabi rin niya, malayo na ang narating ng LPU since last year. So sabi niya, mas masaya sila, mas maganda ang kultura at mas maayos ang sistema. So they are stepping on the court with that intent to win. On the other hand, Fubara White, who despite his defensive efforts, CEU still fell short. So he hasn't seen LPU play. He hasn't gone up against them, but he knows that he has to come out stronger, play better defense, create more stops, and of course, deny offensive opportunities for their opponents. We are in for a treat for our Monday triple header, and we are just about ready for tip-off. So let me send you over to our game announcer, Richard Tampos, to get this ball game on the road.
The UCAL PG Flex Linoleum Season 6, presented by Angel's Pizza, here at the Paco Arena. Our first matchup is LPU Batangas versus CEU. Now let's meet the starting lineups first. The LPU Batangas Pirates. At guard number 17, Kurt Laput. Playing center number 16, Neil Rosita. At forward number 4, Janon Distrito. Starting at guard number 1, Ben Butuyan. And at power forward number 2, Alpa Ba. LPU Batangas is led by JC Nuiles. Now, now for the reigning and defending UCAL champion, Centro Escolar University Scorpions. Power forward number 35, Gian Mendoza. Also at forward number 30, Trebs Malikana. Coming in at center number 10, Abdul Wahab Olusesi. To guard number 3, Brian Javier. Then at point guard number 8, Franz Diaz. CEU Scorpions head coach is Jeff Perlas.
We're taking a look at the starting five para dito sa ating dalawang teams na ito in our first game on a Monday. CEU nga laban sa LPU Batangas. And, well, ang ating mga referees naman, Don Arguelles, Sam Del Rosario, and John Akla to take a closer look at this ball game. To officiate. At, well, tingnan nyo naman, high-tech na high-tech ang UCAL, ng ating roving camera. Wow! Hindi po drone ang ginagamit namin dyan, Malapit na yon, malapit na yon. Yes, totoo yan,
Next year siguro drone na yan.
Yeah, baka nga bago matapos pa lang itong season 6, Anyway, ang CEU, they started with Olusesi here in this ball game. Usually, they would start with Fubara White, In the meantime, a 3-second violation has been called. The atasan ay mag-started to si Olusesi, si Wahab.
I think Coach Jeff Perlas wants Fubara White to anchor the defense on the second unit. That's why he started with Olusesi.
Saka syempre, galing nga sila sa talo, And realizing some of the things that they will have to consider coming into this ball game. Well, Alpha Ba just opened up the scoring here in this ball game. The first basket para sa LPU Batangas.
He stopped scoring this season, 15.6 per game, and his resurgence has really helped them grab those victories in their past games.
A slip by Brian Javier, and they turned it over. It's LPU Batangas. Skirt Lapod is orchestrating the play here. Sabi ko nga kanina, siguro mga alas 4 pa lang na madaling araw, gising na itong mga players ng LPU.
Siyempre, pabiyahe pa yan
Yung CEU, pagdating dito ng LPU, kagigising pa lang. Kabila lang. A miss of that outside shot. Now CEU given a chance to get their first basket here in this ball game. As they go to Franz Diaz. How about that offensive rebound? And Wahab Olusesi will be taking 2 free throws.
That's a department that CEU has really dominated this year, that rebounding department, especially on the offensive glass. With the height that they have in their roster, they're able to grab second chance opportunities. But you saw there, it was a miss by Franz Diaz. I think that three-point shot, he has to hit that on a consistent basis for CEU to have a better chance of grabbing more victories in a more convincing fashion.
Olusesi splitting his charities in at 18 points in their previous game, along with 11 rebounds. And right now, currently, Laput is being guarded by Christian Malicana. An offensive foul is going to be called here. The referee, Sam Del Rosario, whistling that contact. Oh!
Yeah, it's just a defensive foul. It's on CEU.
It's on CEU. You say yes kasi. Parang nung panahon ng previous president. Oh, wow! Samantala, Alpha Ba burying a three-pointer. But CEU, no field goal yet. Let's see if this one, Brian Javier missing from the corner.
This is what you were talking about at the top of our coverage. CEU has a density to start flat.
Ayan nga. Doon nag-take advantage ang Diliman in the previous game. In the meantime, referee's whistle halts play here. Don Arguelles naman ang pumito. Taking a look at this Quintana Sports 3-point shot of the quarter delivered by Alpha Ba.
He really has the green light to shoot. We saw it even in the first few games of this tournament that he would just go on and go for his shots.
Well, here he is again from inside the key. The jumper is in.
And now lately, he's been hitting those shots on a consistent basis. We thought that it was something that he had to work on, but clearly he already has right now shooting those outside shots and perimeter jumpers.
And he's got 5 points in the ball game as Franz Diaz. CEU will go back to the line. No field goals yet for the defending champions.
Now, I also think that CEU as a team, they need to get more shots within the flow of the offense. More often, especially in that last game against Diliman, the defense really clamped down on them, avoiding them from getting shots in the flow, which is why Franz Diaz had to force the issue numerous times, and that's only where they were able to get baskets. Pero madalas nga, it's on the free throw line, and just like where he is right now.
Well, tigalawang team fouls na magkabila very early here in this ball game, and another split charities here para sa CU, but they got an offensive rebound. And Franz Diaz has the basketball. And there you go, the first field goal that CU Scorpions, delivered by their team captain.
That's really been his calling card. He's a guard who likes to slash inside with upper body strength, able to finish through contact.
A steal here. Franz Diaz, yes, finishing it. Back-to-back for him. Samantala Kurt Lapot floats one up, and they still continue to have the lead here in the first quarter.
Somebody's got to help Franz Diaz there. He finished on the other side, but Kurt Lapot taking advantage of him falling behind.
Samantala go to the big guy underneath. Wahab Olosesi. 3 points so far for their FSA CEU. And right now, 9-8, a 1-point lead para sa Lyceum of the Philippines University Batangas Pirates as they go inside. Whoa! Palpal.
Assistant Coach Jason Misola standing from his chair saying that it should have been a goaltend, but I think it was a clean block. This was a late pass by Kurt Lapwood. It was still at the apex, so that definitely is a clean block.
Yan ang tough mama defensive play of the game natin. And as we go into this timeout, 1-point lead para sa LPU Batangas. Timeout brought to us by PGFlex. And back here inside Paco Arena for the first of the 3 games scheduled natin for today. Once again, Benji Santiago, Javi Palanya, and Megan Cabrera para sa ating coverage and live streaming. Thank you very much, Smart Sports. One trying to bounce back after a loss that we're talking about CU Scorpions, and one want to continue a win streak for them. LPU Batangas Pirates naman. Samantala, this one-hander. Edward Chavez with a miss. Chance for CU to take the lead now. As they go. That jumper, nope, didn't happen. Play broken up. Fubara White is on the floor right now para sa CU Scorpions. Brian Huff, yeah, knocks down a 3-pointer.
That's their first 3-point make since the last match against Diliman College, where they were 0 out of 13 from 3-point country.
Ben Butuyan with the drive from the baseline, and it results in a foul that's going to be called here against CEU. That's a rebound play.
Great setup right here by Franz Diaz, finding Javier on that left corner. It's pretty peculiar for CEU to be shooting blanks from the outside, considering how many shooters they have on their squad.
All right, kwentuhan mo kami, Megan.
Benji, a while ago, nakausap ko si Assistant Coach Romel Gador of CEU, and after a tough game against Diliman, he says they just have to move forward kasi hindi naman nila mapapalitan ang pass. So what was missing for him was their defensive intensity. Sabi nga niya, they gave up about 80 points. So with this roster they've been given, with 12 rookies, they just need to step up. Sabi nga niya, may mga sparks na sa rookies nila, but the step up that is still needed is still pretty real. Benji and Javi.
Well, truly, yun nga isa sa mga factors to be considered para rito sa CEU Scorpions. They may be trying to defend their championship, but they have basically like some new lineup of players that they have here for Season 6.
Exactly, only a few holdovers. They have 11 rookies in their roster.
Yep.
That's why it's high time for guys like Franz Diaz to be able to work double time, to be able to make sure that everybody is bought into the system that Coach Jeff Perlas wants to happen.
He wants to have a strong leadership pa rin to lead the younger guys. In the meantime, floater and getting it to go. And Ben Butuyan gets himself on the board with his first basket. Franz Diaz, the lead-in shot, gets it to go, tying the count for Tino.
Hernandez has to do a better job of stopping the basketball. You can't let Franz Diaz get into the front court and move into the paint.
7 points for Franz Diaz. Ben Butuyan inside as they go right there.
CU's having a problem on that baseline. Each time they try to trap on top, the rotation in the backflow hasn't really been fluid.
Earlier, David Hussein coming off the bench, getting his first basket. Franz Diaz lets it fly. Winding up by Franz Diaz for taking a foul. Then Butuyan from the corner can't knock it down.
Even with the miss, that was a good shot by Butuyan. You see that Alphaba now is more willing to give up that basketball when there's no shot available.
CU down by 2 for Barra White. Diaz, 7 to shoot here para sa Scorpions. Both in the foot of Alphaba, and he comes up with a steal. Ito ngayon, 3. Not that time for Alphaba.
That's Malicana's second caught trying to box out a bigger de Chavez.
Jerry's grill sizzling assist of the game right there. Good setup for David Hussein. Nasa loob na si Daniel Marcelo para sa CEU, Javi.
Favorite player mo yan?
Hindi ka naging favorite eh. Dahil pareho kami Canadian.
Oh, okay. I believe you interviewed him very deeply earlier today.
No, I just wanted to make sure some of the things na, we're trying to find out about him. Dahil nga, sabi nga natin, lumaki ng Canada, no? As we take a look at Assistant Coach Jason Bisolas right there. Well, etong coaching staff ng LPU have done great wonders din para rito sa team na ito. Dating mga whipping boys, diba, hirap na hirap makakuha ng kanilang panalo. Pero right now, win streak na ang ambisyon nila with Coach JC Nuiles. Samantala, Dave Bernabe missing that jump hook.
And if you notice coming into the games that they really come prepared, they scout well their opponents to be able to come up with schemes that will be effective when they go up against their enemies.
Shot knocked down to 7 for LPU, and a tripping foul is going to be called here against CEU. They're in penalty, and free throws for Alphaba. But before those free throws, we go into another timeout here with LPU Batangas leading by 2. Timeout natin sa inyo ng PG Flex Linoleum.
Sa sikat ng araw, may ngiti ang isa't isa. May baong pag-ibig, may dalang sigla. Hindi ka nag-isa. Sa bawat kagat may dalang alaala. Ang bawat Pilipino tayo ay magsama-sama. Tara na't magkita-kita, halina't magsama-sama. Tawagin ang buong barkada at mag-Angels Visa. Abot sa langit ang ngiti, abot sa langit ang saya. Basta't kasama ang pamilya at may Angels Visa.
Kahit saan, kahit kailan, lahat tayo sama-sama sa Angel's Pizza.
Well, after the timeout, we go right back into the action. And earlier, a foul has been called on CEU and they're already in penalty. So, dalawang free throws to para kay Alpha Ba na meron na siyang 7 points and 4 rebounds. Also hitting a three-pointer. Let's see how he performs at the line.
I think CU is having a problem defending Alpha Ba here early on. Even though they have the height advantage, Alpha is more dynamic in attacks from the outside. That's why guys like Fubara White and Abdul Olusesi having trouble keeping in step with him.
Sabihin, chine-check doon ni Don Arguelles sa tuhod dito si Alpha Ba.
Pati yata tuhod ni Don Arguelles chine-check niya.
Oo nga, sa bagay, merong stain or something as we had a chance to take a look at Dr. Fem Medina para sa LPU Batangas. The lead is up 4 para sa panig ng LPU Batangas. Dylan Darbin off the bench. And let's see, Tay Bernabe trying to post. Jump hook, another miss. Oh, the follow-up jam galing naman kay Fubara White.
They double Bernabe on the low block. Nobody boxing out Fubara White for that easy slam and putback.
Alyosada para sa LPU Batangas. And here's Kim Hernandez. Kim Hernandez up against Daniel Marcelo as they go inside. Whoa! Edward and Chavez. Yung ating crane game matchup, nagtapat.
See, once again, great find by Kim Hernandez from up top. That baseline still a problem for the Scorpions. Fubara White coming in late. That's why he had no recourse but just to foul the Chavez, who did a good read, finishing with a reverse on the other side.
Just could not complete the three-point play, but Edward and Chavez, I mean, this guy is averaging more than 8 points and more than 8 rebounds per ball game. Dylan Darbin. Ito naman UK, ano?
Yes, he's from London.
Yeah, from London.
This guy from London is not playing into what we expected him to.
Totoo.
Averaging almost 25 points per game in the Invitational last year. But right now, in 20 minutes per ball game, he's only averaging close to 7 points per contest.
Well, let's see. Galing sila sa talo if he could wake up here in this ball game, but he got blocked. Skip Hernandez sa LPU. Banking shot too high off the glass. At nako, another loose ball foul has been called here on CEU and more free throws para sa LPU Batangas.
The Pirates are just getting to the ball quickly right now, especially on the offensive glass. CU's just waiting around, standing, waiting for the ball to go down. But yung LPU, nasa taas pa lang yung bola, nandun na sila agad where it's supposed to be bounced.
Well, Wahab Olusesi, pinalitan si Fubara White. At ito, mga free throws nga dahil penalty na ang CEU Scorpions. David Hussein knocks down the first of the two from the line, and he makes both. 6-point lead para sa LPU Batangas. "94 seconds here in the first period. Daniel Marcelo. And he gets it across. Marcelo. A Miss from the outside by Peter de Guzman. They got it back though. Dylan Darbin. As he attacks the baseline, puts it up with the whistle. An offensive foul pa na itawag sa CEU.
That's number 2 on Dylan Darbin.
Yeah, that's right. He shoved etong si David Jose.
Oh, the foul was on de Guzman, not Darbin.
Yun pala yun. Kim Hernandez, they try to go inside, a steal by CEU. Less than a minute remaining here in the first. Daniel Marcelo wanting to attack aggressively. And there's going to be a foul. LPU Batangas. Pang-apat na team foul ng LPU Batangas. No continuation. So sideline throw-in lamang para sa CEU Scorpions.
Okay, there. It was a correction. It was actually on Dylan Darbin.
Ayun.
Malayo si Peter de Guzman sa play na yun. So clearly it was an offensive foul based on the replay earlier. So 2 fouls on Dylan Darbin already.
Hindi pa pumupuntos. Coming off the bench. Napalpal pa kanina for his first attempt. Stop and pop move right there for Daniel Marcelo.
Well, if Dylan Darbin has not been performing to expectation, Daniel Marcelo has exceeded expectations with the kind of numbers he's been putting up.
Oh, what a move by David Jose!
Interior defense not quite present once again for CU. That time it was an attack coming from the outside, galing kay Jose.
Now to consider, nandiyan pa si Wahab, ha? Wala siyang nagawa.
He attacked from the elbow, and because of that Pinoy step, caught the defense off guard. Here we go.
The ating Zart's jawbreaker move of the game. David Jose. Six-point lead para sa LPU Batangas. They're trying to go for the last shot here. Kim Hernandez with a step back three.
What a move to finish the quarter by Kim Hernandez.
Totoo yan. And they're not at all intimidated. Even the presence of Wahab Olusesi. Ating quarter highlights ating sa inyo ng Angel's Pizza. It all started with Alphaba. And then everything just basically followed. Franz Diaz, he's got to really make his presence felt, and his leadership has got to be seen by his teammates here. Dahil at the end of the first period, ito na, pinakamalaking lamang na ng LPU Batangas na nakatala sa ating scoreboard. It's up 9. And we'll be right back with the second quarter right after this break.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart super value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With Power All's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart super value deals.
Body ko, Top Mama. Simple at maaasahan. Buhay with masaya ang pamilya with Top Mama. Nobody stop like Mama.
Well, basically, an impressive first quarter para sa LPU Batangas, shooting 58%, 10 of 17. Ang CEU naman, 41%, 7 of 17. Pero all of them, 10. Yung pinapakita natin, yung mga bisita natin dito sa Paco Arena.
Lovely Monday morning we're having.
Yan, oo. Lapit na Valentine, Abby.
Talaga?
Hindi ka ba makarelate?
Hindi. Just a regular Wednesday for me.
Aliosada. Trying to drop pass inside. And there's going to be a foul na may tatawag laban sa CU Scorpions. Bilis. First foul kaagad. Kanina, agad nila pumasok sa penalty.
The reason being is LPU is bouncing on them, being slow on the defensive side of the floor. They can't move laterally against this very dynamic LPU Batangas offense.
Kim Hernandez in the final say, making that three-pointer to end the first quarter for LPU Batangas. Eduardo Chavez kicks it out. Kim Hernandez lets it fly. It's an air ball that time around.
Oh, he had to give it up. It was winding down the shot clock.
So CEU Scorpions down big, down by 9 points. Let's see how they set up this play here. Para sa CEU. Daniel Marcelo. And the tip in right there by Tate Bellamy.
Even if the Pirates have been getting stops, they have to be wary of the offensive rebounding. So far, that's where the Scorpions have been getting most of their points here in this game.
Masyado mataas yung pasa right there by Kim Hernandez as they turn it over. Couple of substitution para sa LPU Batangas. And CEU down by 7. Dave Bellamy kicks it out. Shot clock is down to 5 para sa CEU. Franz Diaz knocking down that three-pointer.
Excellent pass right there by Villanueva from the center, locating Diaz on that left wing.
26-22. Bumaba sa 4 ang kanina Sham. Kurt Laput missing the jumper. CEU. Oh, a steal by Edward de Chavez and he's fouled. Nakababa na lahat ng LPU Batangas. Nagpaiwan si Edward de Chavez.
Gamble paid off.
And Alpha Ba is back para sa LPU Batangas. Mabilis din ang pag-shuffle ng mga players for LPU Batangas Pirates. Alpha Ba. Ang gusto ko rito kay Alpha Ba, maganda yung handle.
Yeah.
Oh! Another foul is going to be called against CEU. That'll be number 3 on them.
Oh, he's isolated on the left side, able to leave Peter De Guzman, get a step on him. Gets his own miss after he throws it off the board. And at the back, Marcelo clipping him on the arm.
Alpha Ba. Good touch from the line so far here in the first half. Teka. Sinabi ko good touch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Safe. If you remember, during his first game, he went to the line a lot, but he missed a ton of those attempts.
Kaya nga di ba? So at least yun nga nakikita kagad nila kung ano yung mga diferensya in their previews and they're making the adjustment and they're applying it. And that's what we're seeing from them right now,
Yeah, I tell you, these players, yes, they have film viewing, yes, they have scouting sessions, but because the games are readily available on the Facebook page of the UCAL on Smart Sports, they're able to watch it on their own and see kung ano ba talaga yung mga pagkakamali nila or ano yung mga dapat i-improve nila. It just limit themselves to watching film during team sessions.
Pero may overtime win nila laban sa Guangming College. They committed 33 turnovers.
That was too much.
So yun ba iniiwasan ngayon nila, no? CEU down by 6. JM Mendoza flips it up and it goes in. Villanueva, I'm sorry. Kurt Laput. A nice sharing of the basketball right there. Para dito sa LPU.
7 assists already in this game for the Pirates. The ball movement, especially on the drive, has been working effectively.
30-24. Daniel Marcelo hitting a three-pointer.
Can't go under the handoff right there against a guy who's been scoring so well this season, like Daniel Marcelo.
And here comes another foul. That's going to be called on CEU.
A hard foul right there given up by Bernabe, but I don't think it should be called an unsportsmanlike foul. There was contact downstairs. Could have been a clean block on top.
Of course, they're going to be taking a look at it once again, no? Sige, nakakategorize naman yung ating mga unsportsmanlike foul. Dave Bernabe is one big guy dun sa atake na yun ni William Alyosada.
Sa pool eh.
Oo.
Tsaka sama ng bagsak.
Bang! Tumama pa dun sa support. Yeah. Okay,
It's
pagpag
okay.
na muna. Winded na, winded.
All right.
Wow. Unsportsmanlike foul. Category 2 has been called on Dave Bernabe.
Yeah, you know, the people who have just tuned in or who are not really familiar with the way that we call the unsportsmanlike foul here in the UCAL, even if the intent was not to foul, there was excessive contact that led to a player going into a dangerous situation. That's why it was called an unsportsmanlike foul.
So yun, narinig ninyo, dalawang free throws for Alyosada. And ball possession pa para sa LPU Batangas. We're splitting those two technical free throws, pero they will still execute their offense here. They are up by 4. Yosada will be lifted. Well, siguro it's safe na they might as well check on him. Tristan God with a basketball. Shot clock down to 5. Tristan God, step back 3. Long and strong. Out Paba, the offensive rebound. Now Altaba with a quick turn. Can't find the hole. Trying to get it back. And another foul. And this time, penalty na muli ang CEU Scorpions.
6 minutes still to go in this game, in this first half rather. This is something that LPU has been capitalizing on.
In the meantime, Megan, you have something for us.
Benji, you know what? Coming into the second quarter, si Coach JC Nuiles of the LPU Pirates was very nitpicky about the little errors that his players were making. So sabi niya, ang tanging reminder niya is if you are fundamentally sound, we have a chance. So very resonating yon sa buong team nila. And we have to see because CEU is also putting up a fight. Benji and Javi.
Well, may 5 turnovers so far. Pero pati pala yun, namang microscope ni Coach JC Nunes. Sabi nga natin, 33 kasi na.
Yeah. You know, that's why they continue to improve in this tournament because their coaching staff led by Coach JC has been doing a good job of really looking in and scoping onto what they really should do on the floor.
Daniel Marcelo with another basket. He's got a total of 7 coming off the bench para sa Scorpions. And now they're just within 2 here in the second quarter. Ben Botuyan. Shot clock down to 8 para sa LPU Batangas. A deep corner 3. That's a miss. Ben Botuyan. Hard off the glass. Follow up. Ay, ang daming possessions nun. Sooner or later, may papasok talaga.
It looked like they were just playing ping pong on both sides of the basket right there. A lot of Scorpions in the vicinity of the shaded area, but none of them able to box out Ben Butuyan and James Paco underneath.
4-point lead para sa LPU Batangas. And timeout brought to us by PG Flex Linoleum.
Our innovative platform swiftly links you to the nearest emergency experts with just one click, cutting response times to a swift 60 seconds. Utilizing advanced GPS, we quickly pinpoint your location and deploy skilled professionals ready to tackle any crisis. This approach is redefining rapid response, ensuring that when seconds count, quick help is there. AE EmergiNet, multi-emergency early response app system. Emergency response in one click.
Back here at Paco Arena, despite the fact that CU Scorpions have gotten themselves already in penalty with plenty of time, 6 minutes pa here in the first half. Pero they're still within striking distance. They're just down by 4. Kanina, umabot na nga ng siyang pinakamalaking lamang ng LPU Batangas, but CU have made the necessary adjustment here. Especially Daniel Marcelo trying to make some noise here in the first half. He's got to. Oy, nako, may agaw ng LPU Batangas. Careless pass right there by Gian Mendoza. And now Tristan God has it. Down goes Alpaba. But there's an offensive foul that has been spotted here against LPU Batangas. So ball goes back to CEU. Despite some of the numbers that really favoring itong CEU Scorpions, but why are they just keeping it close? Although that time, matinuloy nilang laro. Alam ko tatawag na ng over the backboard eh.
Well, LP has been doing a good job of moving that basketball, finding the best possible opportunity. And because of CEU's careless turnovers, especially for the backcourt, because of the 2-2-1 zone press that LPU is employing, they've been having a hard time going into their offense and setting it up.
Kurt Lapot just missed the outside shot, and here comes CEU Scorpions. Tingnan natin yung kanilang siyempre pride is at stake as the defending champions. A miss on that 3 by Franz Diaz. Lapot has it, going alpha pa. Shot clock down to 8 right now. The Pirates. Kurt Laput goes down, but of course more free throws to be awarded.
Look at this. Just a little jab, and then he sets up Malingana, leans into him, initiates the contact, and then pushes off to set himself up for that left-handed layup. Fubara White didn't really know what to do because he was iced by that little hesitation that Laput was making.
Kurt Laput only has 2 points so far here in this ball game. He's averaging 10 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 6 assists per ball game.
Yeah, he's one of the leaders in the league in that department.
Gets the first one to go down for him on these free throws. Time remaining 4 minutes and 42 here in the second quarter. Ben Butuyan grabbing an offensive rebound. Rebound story natin, 20 para sa LPU Batangas, 15 for CEU, outside shot. And this time ball will go the other way.
Suddenly the Scorpions dropping down into a 2-3 zone, seeing that their man-to-man defense wasn't working effectively against LPU's offense.
Wow.
Oh, it's a push against Fubara White.
Fubara White's egging coach Jeff Perlas. Challenge, challenge.
But that's not what he's going to do. He's going to bring in Abdul Wahab Olusesi to check in for Fobara White.
Pesky defense being applied here also by LPU Batangas. Alfaba from the outside. Fell short. Another chance here para sa CU Scorpions. Just keeping themselves here in this ball game. And how about that? And one. Olusesi.
It looked like it was a gallant stand defensively, but I think there was a push on the hip as he went for that shot.
Tayo nila mag-flex talaga ng muscle or something like that. Para silang Incredible Hulk lang, ganun lang. Mamaya mapunit yung shorts nyo dyan eh. Anyway, 34-31. Kurt Laput falls short to that floater. And here comes CU the other way around. This is going to be big. Overshoot, but Wahab Olusesi then finding Franz Diaz. They go back inside and a tap out lamang ito. Meron bang foul?
There's a foul. Past two plays, they've been able to get it quickly to Olusesi on that left side of the ring.
3 minutes and 42 remaining here in the first half. CU Scorpions trying a quick basket right there. Franz Diaz, and they threw it away.
You wouldn't expect passes like those coming from Franz Diaz in duress, trying to make something happen underneath the basket.
Pero ako naman si Franz Diaz, sabihin ko, hindi mo kasi sinalo.
Yeah, I'm the captain here. You should catch my passes.
Diba? Kurt Laput penetrates. And setting up Edward Chavez right there inside for his 4th point of the game.
I'm telling you, Benji, Kurt Laput is the X factor here for the LPU Pirates. Just orchestrating that two-man game beautifully with Edward Chavez.
Well, yun talaga ang trabaho ng point guard. Ang timeout hatid sa atin ng PG Flex Linoleum.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart super value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With Power All's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart super value deals.
(36-31) in favor of LPU Batangas laban sa CEU Scorpions. Previous seasons, you wouldn't believe that the score is going to be like this. Pero sabi nga natin, Season 6, nag-up na rin yung mga ibang school member teams natin dito, showing what they can do. Franz Diaz. CEU's down by 5. Brian Javier trying to penetrate. The kick out. Corner, that's overshooting the mark for Brian Javier. But he had one back in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was their first three-point shot of the game. But so far, it's only been him and Franz Diaz along with Daniel Marcelo getting a three-point basket para sa kanila. Since then, they have been empty from the outside.
Ito naman, a three-pointer has delivered. Kurt Laput. That's also the 3rd three-point shot made by LPU Batangas. Wahab up and fouled.
Now the Scorpions recognizing that this is where they have the advantage as we take a look at this long three-point shot.
Quintana Sports three-point shot of the quarter. And for Kurt Laput, that's his 6th point here in the first half.
And the Scorpions going continuously to their FSA, Wahab Olusesi. I know that Alphaba is a smaller player here for the Pirates. Not really enough tools to be able to guard Olusesi when he's that close to the basket, so he has no other recourse but to give up a foul.
Well, a miss on the first free throw para kay Wahab Olusesi, and he's got 5 so far. Missing both! But they got an offensive rebound, so and they managed to score. Daniel Marcelo upping his contribution right here para sa CEU Scorpions. It's like their main man right now. Yung orchestration of play para kay Franz Diaz. Kim Hernandez, 5 to shoot para sa LPU Batangas. They go Alphaba. Trying to get closer. Trying the extra pass. Lost it. And there's a foul. Both teams already in the penalty. And Franz Diaz will go to the line to shoot free throws.
So much tentativity on that last offensive set for LPU. CEU doing a good job of moving that zone where the ball was located, getting in front of the players and making sure that there were no cracks on their defense.
Franz Diaz has 10 points already in the ball game, make that 11. Coach Jeff Perlas looking on. I remember the last time na meron back-to-back losses itong CEU Scorpions. Kung kukumpara nga natin yung previous season, I can't remember CEU Scorpions losing a game.
16-0 last year on the way to the championship.
Kurt Laput, he may not exactly be playing 100%. Yung mobility niya is being affected. A little bit of an ankle sprain from, according to Megan. And then a good stop right there by CEU, especially Wahab Olusesi. I do believe that's a second shot block.
That is.
CEU hanging in there, down by 5. Gian Mendoza. Oh, too much sharing, too unselfish naman that time for Daniel Marcelo. Had a lane already open for him. And now, Kim Hernandez. Ben Butuyan. The raveling has been called here on LPU Batangas. As with regards to the turnovers, LPU has got 8, 9 on CEU. And just over a minute remaining here in the first half. David Jose checks right back into the ball game. Daniel Marcelo wanting to attack aggressively. Penalty rin ng LPU Batangas. Free throws for Daniel Marcelo.
At dyan naging evident yung pagkakahirap ni Kurt Laput moving laterally because of that bad ankle. And we know how explosive Daniel Marcelo is, especially off the bounce.
Well, Marcelo has 10 points off the bench. There's Kurt Laput. They're always checking on him. Assistant coach Jason Misolas inquiring if he could handle it. So 2 for 2 for Daniel Marcelo. 39-36, a slight lead here para sa LPU Batangas with less than a minute remaining here in the first half. First of the 3 games that we have. Alphaba, 4 to shoot. Alphaba, does he know it? Goes cross court, Kim Hernandez. It's an air ball, a hurried 3-pointer.
They've gone late in their shot clock the past 3 possessions already.
Parang hindi tumitingin si Alphaba sa shot clock eh, no? That could have been big. That could have tied the ball game for Daniel Marcelo, but he missed that 3-pointer.
Now it's the Pirates' turn, giving up that basketball and making it easy now for the Scorpions to get possessions. CEU has been doing a more impressive job defensively, and their offense has not been limited to Franz Diaz just making something happen. Everybody's getting a share of that basketball.
How many times have we heard the phrase, never underestimate the heart of a champion? That shot block ni Alphaba on Franz Diaz. 4.8 na lamang ang clock para sa CEU.
This may be a new squad, but this team has a culture of winning. That's why you can see that it's rubbing off already.
Catch and shoot off the inbound. Oh, Franz Diaz ended up with the basketball. And let's see who will get this. It will stay with CEU Scorpions. Now a chance to go for the last shot. 8.7 seconds na lamang itong ating first half. CEU is just down by 3. Oh, yun lang. Turnover pa.
He wasn't quite sure what he was going to do. Defense was right there. He could not fake him off with that pass fake. That's why he took that extra step.
Alphaba. Kim Hernandez. Well, before that shot block even, inabutan na talaga sila ng buzzer. 2 quarters done for this particular ball game. LPU Batangas enjoyed a big lead of as much as 9 points. They're trying to be aggressive here and capitalizing on the early penalty situation ng CEU Scorpions. Daniel Marcelo, Wahab Olusesi, Franz Diaz doing their thing, but there's got to be some more help para sa CEU Scorpions. Playing hurts, so what? I can handle this. According to Kurt Laput, atid sa inyo ng Angel's Pizza. 39-36, lamang pa rin ang LPU Batangas.
Sa pagsikat ng araw, may ngiti ang isa't isa. May baong pag-ibig, may dalang sigla. Hindi ka nag-isa. Sa bawat kagat, may dalang alaala. Ang bawat Pilipino, tayo ay magsama-sama. Tara na't magkita-kita, halina't magsama-sama. Tawagin ang buong barkada at mag-Angel's Visa. Abot sa langit ang ngiti, abot sa langit ang saya. Basta't kasama ang pamilya at may Angel's Visa.
Kahit saan, kahit kailan, lahat tayo sama-sama sa Angel's Pizza.
Homebody ko, Top Mama. Simple at maaasahan. Buhay with masaya ang pamilya with Top Mama. Nobody stop like Mama.
Alam nila kung ano yung madadatnan nila rito. Competition is higher.
Hard work, teamwork.
Ito ang aming oras. Now, it's our time to shine.
We've been waiting for this.
It's our time to shine.
It's our time to shine.
Champion ka sa PG Flex. Champion ka sa PG Flex.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
Our innovative platform swiftly links you to the nearest emergency experts with just one click, cutting response times to a swift 60 seconds. Utilizing advanced GPS, we quickly pinpoint your location and deploy skilled professionals ready to tackle any crisis. This approach is redefining rapid response, ensuring that when seconds count, quick help is there. AE EmergiNet, multi-emergency early response app system. Emergency response in one click.
ng araw, may ngiti ang isa't isa. May baong pag-ibig, may dalang sigla. Hindi ka nag-isa. Sa bawat kagat, may dalang alaala. Ang bawat Pilipino, tayo ay magsama-sama. Tara na't magkita-kita, halina't magsama-sama. Tawagin ang buong barkada at mag-Angels Visa. Abot sa langit ang ngiti, abot sa langit ang saya. Basta't kasama ang pamilya at may Angels Visa.
Kahit saan, kahit kailan, lahat tayo sama-sama sa Angels Pizza.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Pipilitin namin na makuha this season yung championship.
That team last year was a champion too. And hopefully we can surprise a lot of teams this year.
We're grateful na umabot kami sa final for one win away going to the finals.
Who's not one great ready to face any team.
We don't have a choice but to compete and pumalag sa laro. So palaglam, it's our time to shine.
We need to win every day. Little things, small things. Sabi ko sa kanila, this is our time to shine.
Ang aim namin is papasok muna sa top 4. Ayan na namin na nangyari last season eh. Nag-tie kami sa number 4 spot.
We want to prove them that MCU belongs to UCAL. We want a podium finish.
We belong. Yun lang yung mantra namin sa kanila. We belong. Pero alam namin, it's our time to shine.
Well, we ended the first half. Ang LPU Batangas Pirates lamang just by 3 points after leading by as much as 9 laban sa Central Escolar University Scorpions. Benji Santiago and Javi Palania taking a look at the significant numbers. Javi.
Well, both teams are actually shooting a good clip, 40% almost for both squads, but they haven't been able to hit shots from the outside, say for those 3-pointers by each team. Not really an impressive clip also from the free throw line, and also turnovers have been killing them. Both of these teams, 21 turnovers between them, but they've been moving the ball around and able to get shots off the pass in the flow of the offense. Defensively, I think both teams have been doing a good job of limiting them and preventing each of their opponents to get on the run. No teams have been able to score much on transition.
Yes, yung binabanggit mo rin para sa CEU, hindi rin sila maiwanan rito, no?
Yeah.
Ng LPU Batangas. Taking a look at update natin after the first half, Edward de Chavez is 4-4 across his name, 2-6 naman with 1 assist pa para kay Fubara White. But of course, itong ball game na ito na nakikita nga natin, so parang equal lang yung kanilang mga numbers as with regards to the rebound, even in the assist department. Kaya we'll see. Ang LPU Batangas naman trying to gain some more experience here in this ball game, going up against the defending champions. 2 players in double figures para sa CEU, Marcelo and Diaz. Alpha Ba has got himself scoring 11 points. David Jose follows suit with his 8. Laput has 6. So we'll see. Olusesi only 5 so far here in this ball game. Well, we could surely just basically guess what's going to happen here in the next 2 quarters ng ating first game pa lamang. Very, very important. Sabi nga natin, CEU, if they come up with a win here, solid hold dun sa number 2 dahil malapit na tayo. Inuubos na lang natin yung schedule sa ating first round. A very interesting second round ang isusunod natin dito for Season 6, ha?
At alam naman natin by the end of the second round, those 2 teams that will be on top will have twice the beat advantage in the quarterfinals.
Sabi nga, ginawa ng paraan para wala tayong mga games na para mga no-bearing. Pag-ihiwalay natin yung top 4, they will have their own group. And the other 5 will fight for 2 spots to join the top 4 para dun sa ating quarterfinals. Yun nga, nabanggit mo na rin, twice the beat para sa 1 and 2. So, walang nakakapanghinayang na laro rito. I mean, maraming manghihinayang. Walang tapon na laro.
Exactly.
Lahat may ibig sabihin.
All the teams, they're really fighting to get a good hold of the team standings.
Dylan Darbin wanting to attack and lost it on the way up.
Dylan Darbin, good height for his position. Has an excellent touch from the outside, but somehow he hasn't been able to maneuver past the other team's defenses throughout this tournament.
Does he really miss London that much? Samantha, oh, the banking shot right there, huh? And David Jose has also managed to get into double figures himself with 10. Darbin missing from the corner. Alpha Ba on the attack, pero parang inabot lang niya yung bola sa CEU that time. Dito kay Wahab Olusesi.
He's got to be stronger with the basketball when he attacks, especially against the interior defense of CEU. Once the Scorpions tighten it up, it's going to be even harder for him to get shots near the basket.
Alpha Ba has got to be careful. If I'm not mistaken, he's got 3 personal fouls already. Kaumpisa pala ng ating third quarter. Daniel Marcelo, recovery! Just said the right time. Nabitiwan na nakuha pa ulit.
LBU thought they had a steal already in the making, but they just couldn't complete it, leaving Marcelo with a free look at the basket.
13 points for Daniel Marcelo. Turn around, Alpha Ba can't get it. Battle for the loose ball. At, it will stay para sa LPU Batangas Pirates.
Now the Pirates are starting off with a lot of attacks coming from Alpha Ba. They should be able to move that ball around more. Give the other guys chances like they did in the first half. It's in their ball movement that they'll be able to get good looks at the basket instead of them settling for isolation plays coming from Alpha Ba.
Here's Alpha Ba with the basketball. Inside 10 seconds of the shot clock here. Kim Hernandez in the corner, got double teamed. 2 seconds to shoot. Abot pa ba? 3 seconds na naitawag laban dito sa LPU Batangas.
If you're the Pirates, you have to be able to move that ball with the intent of getting a look at the basket, not just pass it around side to side and wait for something to develop. Each time they go late into the shot clock and go into that ball screen, shot clock is already winding down. That forces them into a tough shot.
In other sports, pag sinabing ang pass hindi tutuloy. Peter de Guzman before the shot attempt. Sangada tinawagan with his first personal foul, but that's the second already called on LPU Batangas. Still hanging in there, and CU Scorpions just down by 3. Daniel Marcelo, jumper, mid-range, he's got 15.
He's so good at that off the bounce. Outside shot wasn't really available. Tried to freeze his defender with that crossover before he set himself up for that perimeter J.
Puntahan muna natin si Megan.
Benji, you know, the first player on the court today was rookie and leading scorer for the defending champions, Daniel Marcelo. He actually moved here from Canada in June 2022, but after much struggle adjusting to the physicality of Philippine basketball, he finally found his footing with the Scorpions this time last year. The story was he had been trying out for different schools, and CEU was the last stop, or he would be heading back to Canada. He shares that his confidence was at an all-time low at the time, but he found a home in Coach Jeff's system and coaching principles. His motto, you're rewarded in public with what you practice in private. Benji and Javi.
And now everybody gets a chance to see him in action as he leads all scorers in this ball game. And a chance for them to stick with that lead para rito sa LPU Batangas as Alpha Ba try the extra pass. Kim Hernandez lets it fly. Umalog. And now Dylan Darbin attacks the Yo-Yo pa for his first basket here in this ball game. And up by 1 on CEU.
Nobody really stopping the basketball on that pass play. They let Darbin go all the way to the cup.
Ben Butuyan, ito rin, he's been very, very quiet. Si Butuyan only has got 4 points in this ball game. Ito yung mga new acquisitions ng LPU Batangas, Butuyan and Alpha Ba.
See here, Jose tried to go for the steal. Laput was left on the corner, and Hernandez just couldn't do anything against the much taller Darbin. Tried to go for the charge, but Darbin adjusting in midair.
Ganun kahirap para umiscore lang si Dylan Darbin for his first basket. Alpha Ba gets double team, try the cross court. A steal here by CEU, yes, completed. And now Peter de Guzman trying to get closer. Franz Diaz lost it.
And nobody was on him coming from the outside. Tried to suck in the defense to set up Franz Diaz on that right corner.
Baka nga kumatake pa rin si Peter de Guzman eh. That could have resulted in another foul by Alpha Ba. There's 3 personal fouls, and here he is with the ball. Trying to get closer. Tap out lamang, 8 seconds of shot clock para sa LPU Batangas.
The Scorpions started that defensive possession on a man-to-man. Then as soon as LPU brought it down to Alpha Ba on that left side, they dropped down to a zone.
Well-deserved rest para kay Daniel Marcelo. J.M. Villanueva in his place on the floor. 4 to shoot. Alpha Ba! Hurried shot. And he makes that 3-pointer.
That's a bailout for the Pirates. Nothing has so much materializing for the Pirates on that possession.
Dylan Darbin trying to set up Obara White. They got back, and Franz Diaz was able to recycle a play right there para sa panig na CEU.
Scoring on the other side, CU caught napping, going down defensively, allowing Ben Butuyan to leak out.
Five and 35 here in the third period. Look at that tied ball game that we have here. Chance to take the lead once again, and Alpha Ba delivers.
Catch-and-shoot situation, nobody rotating to Alpha Ba. Fubara White was caught inside that paint.
Back with the lead again. Dylan Darbin could tie it all up. Offline with that three-pointer. And over the back foul is going to be called here against Fubara White.
The open three-point shot there. Fubara White was nowhere to be found near.
Quintana Sports three-point shot of the quarter. Well, check me if I'm wrong. I do believe he's got 3 three-pointers made here. Si Alpha ba? Pero yung pinakita kanina, siya na ba?
Siya na nga. He's the man for LPU.
CU down by 3. Franz Diaz wants the basketball. Diaz. Peter De Guzman, subok na 3. Fubara White offensive rebound. They go Dylan Darbin. Baseline jumper, as in! 4 points in a ball game for Dylan Darbin. He's not able to contribute any numbers back in the first half. Tristan God. Foul on CEU.
He's complaining that God was trying to hook him to get past him.
Babalik na naman si Wahab Olosesi. Einstein Ramos, oh my goodness. Andito ka pa pala. Long time no see.
Oh, he's a valuable part of the rotation.
Jumper's knee, sabi nga ni Megan eh. Jumper's knee. I don't know what that means. You got to have knees to jump. Yun lang yun.
Pag jumper's knee kasi sumasakit talaga yung gitna eh.
Oh.
Eh, that's brought about by...
Sa training niya nakuha eh, no?
You know, the impact of running, jumping up and down.
Yup. To consider ka, mga bata pa ito.
Yeah. Pero that's a common injury for basketball players, especially with the weight that they bring in, practicing every day, playing games. At saka minsan ang problema dyan, naging chronic yan.
Yun lang. Oh, they try to go inside. Yes, and a good play right there para sa CEU. And now we got a seesaw battle here. Wahab Olosesi. Alpha ba. Kim Hernandez from the corner. Bang!
That's a good shot right there for Hernandez. He has to be able to capitalize on those open looks. That's his job there on the floor. Let Gad and Kurt Laput set up the offense.
Alpha ba. And here it's Einstein. Back to Alpha ba. The fake. This goes for the pass. Kim Hernandez. Tristan God left open. Nope, can't do it. CU Scorpions down by 2. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third period. Franz Diaz can't get it to drop. Ben Botuyan. Kim Hernandez.
Well, he sold that beautifully.
Oh.
He had nowhere to go on that baseline. In my opinion, he should have shot already that open look that he had on the right wing instead of passing to Einstein Ramos on that corner.
The FSAs ng CEU getting themselves in foul trouble. Si Fubara White has got 4. Or deliberately hanging on the ring. It's because he can.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Dollar Guela says, alam na namin na kaya mo eh. Huwag mo na muna masyado ipakita.
Kung si Mega nang nakita ko dyan,
walang warning.
palakpakan lahat. Alpha ba. Just a little bit ano lang, advice kay Coach JC Duiles. And Kim Hernandez has got 7 points so far in this ball game. Takes both. Patuloy ang lamang ng LPU Batangas. Setting it up, Gian Villanueva. Going to Dylan Darbin. Gian Mendoza, cross-court, Franz Diaz, 5 to shoot. Gian Villanueva, does he know it? Yes, he puts it up. Offline, and here comes LPU Batangas. Whoa! Edward De Chavez. Yun nga lang, foul na naman niya kay Wahab Olusesi, and that's his fourth.
The Chavez has been getting the numbers of the FSAs of CEU each time on that baseline, just reminding me of a guy like Ian Sangalang who knows what to do every time he's underneath the ring on that baseline, whether it be go for the reverse or go up just hard to finish through the contact.
Edward De Chavez really making his presence felt and known to the opponent.
He's not very tall for the fourth spot, but he's very smart, intelligent, knows what to do, reading the defense on that side of the floor.
6 points in the ball game for Edward De Chavez. This is going to be big, but overshooting that one for Dylan Darbin and Kim Hernandez. Kristen God has it. They have a 5-point lead. Kim Hernandez, shot clock going down to 6. Einstein Ramos. Naninibago tuloy si Einstein Ramos. Bihirang makalaro. Few minutes lang if he checks in.
And according to Coach JC Nuiles, he might not be given the same kind of playing time that he's used to have.
Oo nga eh.
Kaya nga naman late na siya pumasok dito sa laro na to.
Kumbaga sa sasakyan, bago mo overhaul, binibreak him pa. Gian Mendoza. Franz Diaz lets it fly. Gets it! 16 points for Franz Diaz.
He's been giving a lot of open looks from three-point country here today, and he's been able to capitalize.
CEU, that's their fourth. May 6 ang LPU Batangas from beyond the arc. Madadagdagan pa ba? Pero prior to that shot, a foul already has been called here. And penalty na naman ng CEU Scorpions. Pero, ang foul against LPU Batangas. Si Edward De Chavez will pick up his second foul. And let me just correct myself. 5 points pa lamang pala para kay Edward De Chavez. But he's got 4 rebounds. And right now, Daniel Marcelo is back on the floor. Here he is, knocking down that 3.
First time they ran that corner set here in the third quarter, and right away Daniel Marcelo able to hit that open look. Another offensive foul called here against the Pirates.
Back-to-back fouls called on Edward De Chavez, picking up his third. At ang CEU ngayon ang lamang just by a point, 54-53. Half a minute remaining dito sa ating third quarter. Both teams already in penalty. Daniel Marcelo. Penalty. Free throws for CEU. $16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, make that 17 for Franz Diaz. both free throws. Abante ng tatlo ang CEU Scorpions. "20 seconds here in the third. Tristan God. Both teams in penalty. Na ipamigay yung bola. 2-on-1 here. Alley-oop!
Oh my goodness!
Daniel Marcelo with a highlight. And then a turnover called laban sa LPU Batangas. What did we just see there?
We have to see that so many times more. Oh my goodness.
Zark's jawbreaker move of the game. Talagang nganga si Javi Palanya.
Tumama pa sa board yung ulo ni Daniel Marcelo eh.
Oh my God.
Munti ka na ako tumalon sa table eh.
And here he is once again with a basketball. Shoots the three. Almost getting it to go. But what action here. Daniel Marcelo has come to play and give us a show. But 3 quarters have just ended and this game still far from over, folks. Ito ang ating third quarter highlights brought to us all by Angel's Pizza. Alpha Ba in foul trouble. He's got 3. The 2 FSAs ng CEU, both of them with 4 personal fouls. Franz Diaz knocking down big baskets. And look at this, the alley-oop above the rim play as we end the 3 quarters with a 58-53 lead here para sa CEU Scorpions, all brought to us by Angel's Pizza. We'll be back with the 4th.
Sa pagsikat ng araw, may ngiti ang isa't isa. May baong pag-ibig, may dalang sigla. Hindi ka nag-isa. Sa bawat kagat, may dalang alaala. Ang bawat Pilipino, tayo ay magsama-sama. Tara na't magkita-kita, halina't magsama-sama. Tawagin ang buong barkada at mag-Angel's Visa. Abot sa langit ang ngiti, abot sa langit ang saya. Basta't kasama ang pamilya at may Angel's Visa.
Kahit saan, kahit kailan, lahat tayo sama-sama sa Angel's Pizza.
Oh my goodness. Just to let you know, just our first game here. And we are totally entertained. That's a good thing. We still got 2 more coming up. Yes, that's right. Dito po sa Paco Arena. Yung nasa left side, sumasayaw-sayaw pa si Daddy ni Brian Javier yun.
Talaga.
Wow. Ready to party na, ha? Boss James. Of course. Mamaya, they will be seeing action. Laban sa Olivarez, ang Diliman College. Yeah, that's right. Boss James.
Baka naman.
Jerry's Grill, syempre. Boss Jerome, hello din. Ayan. Happy Chinese New Year pa rin. We are already in the 4th quarter. CEU Scorpions. Oh my goodness, Tristan God. That's a 3-pointer. That's a big basket. We got a 2-point game here to start the 4th. Here's Daniel Marcelo. It's a crossover move, absorbs the contact, gets the ball to drop.
That should have been a 3-point play opportunity para sa kanya. But obviously, that alley-oop slam that he was able to convert at the tail end of the 4th quarter, just improving and lifting the confidence that he already has.
22 points for Daniel Marcelo. Alpha Ba. Oops, wait. Ons po ang signal ni referee Akla here, ha? Steve Bernabe na naman ba?
Looks like it.
Kanina may ons po na siya, category 2.
Yeah, this could be an ejection para sa kanya. Let's see what happened.
Ooh.
Armbar to the back.
Kaya nga. Lil Rosita was at the hurting end of that play. The Dave Bernabe. C1, category 1 naman. Pero the same guy, Dave Bernabe. He's got 2.3 rebounds. Minsan yung mga ganyan na pagkakamali, it could turn things around eh. Nawawala yung momentum.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, you should be ejected. That's two already.
He could not stay on the floor here. He is thrown out of this game.
Even if he doesn't put up eye-popping numbers through the stat sheet, his presence on the court has been very important, especially within the flow of the offense. He's able to move that ball around, especially when they set it up in the middle. And picking his positions on the floor, especially when he's near the basket.
And not only that, those two big guys that they have, tig-apat na personal fouls yung FSAs. They need a big guy here, and Dave Bernabe has been ejected. I don't know, we still have plenty of time here. Wala pang isang minuto lumilipas dito sa ating fourth quarter. What a big development right there na nangyari. CU Scorpions.
And now because of this, Pirates have a chance to actually tie this game, but Rosita misses on his first free throw.
Kaso plus ball possession pa ito eh. Alright, LPU Batangas gets the key possession here. David Hussein. The setup here, Tristan God missing on the three. And now Franz Diaz. They're on top by 3 so far here in the fourth quarter. Franz Diaz left open, fires the three, gets it again!
He's looking more comfortable shooting the outside shot here in this game. Previously, even in last year's tournament, those are shots that you would want him to take.
21 big points for Franz Diaz. And CEU, they're up by 6. Alphaba. Ben Butuyan. Gilid at tinamaan. Franz Diaz has it. For Bar White. Gian Mendoza. Daniel Marcelo, 5 to shoot. Hand off inside. Naipamigay sa kalaban. Ben Butuyan has it. Uh-oh! Pinapakialaman ni Gian Mendoza. Sa-challenge ka ba, Javi?
I think CEU will challenge.
Punta muna natin si Megan.
Benji, Dr. Medina, the management core group representative of LPU, is seen here enjoying the game. Sabi nga niya, it's a young team but very competitive, and that's something they actually really work towards. They want to be able to keep going in this tournament to also be able to encourage more students to watch kahit malayo ang pinanggagalingan nila. So in an effort to do so, Coach JC Noyles' reminder for the last quarter is that the only way that they can come back is to stay composed, have good decision making in the court, and be confident in the shots that they take. Sabi nga niya, it's a close game, but whatever the result is, they have to learn from this situation. Benji and Javi.
Ayan, si Dr. Mamfe Medina ng LPU Batangas. And of course, it truly has been very, very entertaining. So they made a challenge here. Happened right in front of us, Javi. No?
Yeah, should be successful. I really saw Alpha Ba have last touch on that basketball.
Yun pa lang.
Yun pa lang eh.
Hit the leg of Ben Butuyan. So, successful challenge. Or unsuccessful? Sino ba nag-challenge? Si Coach JC?
No,
si Coach Jeff Perlas?
Si Coach
Jeff ang nag-challenge. Well, it happened right in front of us. I could have told the referees.
Huwag na sana mag-replay, no?
Kaya nga. So CEU has made a successful challenge to truly sa kanila nga talaga yung bola. But the timeout has been called here by LPU Batangas. And CEU is leading by 6. Timeout brought to us once again by PG Flex Linoleum.
Body ko, Top Mama. Simple at maaasahan. Buhay with masaya ang pamilya with Top Mama. Nobody stop like Mama.
Alam nila kung ano yung madadatnan nila rito. Kung competition is higher.
Hard work, teamwork.
Ito ang aming oras. Now, it's our time to shine.
We've been waiting for this.
It's our time to shine.
It's our time to shine.
Champion ka sa PG Flex.
Champion ka sa PG Flex.
63-57 CEU Scorpions sa nakakalamang and of course trying to avoid back-to-back losses. Of course, and trying to make a bounce back here. Dito po sa Paco Arena. Chilling, relaxing, and as usual, having a lot of fun. Sa inyo eh. Ito ngayon, CEU. So they have the lead, they have the ball back. Daniel Marcelo, short jumper is in.
Megan reported earlier that he had trouble adjusting to the physicality of Philippine basketball, but it looks like he's so much more comfortable already with the way that he's able to finish through Tafric, get shots off under duress.
24 points. Daniel Marcelo, Alpha Ba offline with that three-pointer. So the two big guys that they have sa CEU are having some trouble because of, yun nga, fouls nila, no? Samantalang, the two small guys naman at CEU are doing their job for them. Daniel Marcelo and Franz Diaz. The floater, the banking shot, that's a miss. Oh, naipamigay pa. Tristan Gan was trying to hurry it up. Pero presence of mind right there by Gian Mendoza. This is CEU's largest lead so far in this ball game. Diaz, Marcelo, 5 to shoot. Jumper, Daniel Marcelo. Parang sila yung magkalaban, nag-uunahan, nagsisiso battle sa point production.
He's got it on automatic. Those pull-up jumpers.
26 points for Daniel Marcelo.
Best game of the tournament yet para sa kanya. But he'll be called for a T here, bench.
Yun lang.
Oh, he's feeling himself right now. You know, he can't be stopped. The defense hasn't been able to answer the question of how to prevent Marcelo from getting baskets. He's scoring inside, going for those pull-up jumpers from the perimeter, even knocking down shots on catch-and-shoot situations from the outside.
He was surprised with a call.
Hey, that's the thing here in college basketball. You know, the referees don't really tolerate that much yung mga ganyang klaseng acts of taunting. Sa pros kasi medyo hinahayaan na rin nila.
Oo. Ito, magsimula ka muna sa disiplina. Ganun lang naman yan. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Yep. I can just imagine what exactly he said. English spoken Canadian yan eh.
This is for you.
67-58, tying the largest lead that was made by LPU Batangas and Kim Hernandez, unable to make that three-point shot. Here comes CEU Scorpions. This is Franz Diaz. Gian Mendoza. Brian Javier.
Another shot from the outside, a big three-pointer galing kay Javier. The Scorpions are now pulling away, although we still have a lot of time to play in this game. LPU, they seem to be in pieces right now in terms of defending and also offensively.
7 3-point shots for CEU against Diliman, 0 of 13. LPU Batangas, are they panicking at this stage of the fourth quarter? Double-digit lead para sa CEU Scorpions. Stop and pop, and Franz Diaz knocking it down.
They've been scoring on every possession right now itong CEU Scorpions. Clueless right now are the Pirates defensively.
Unforced error pa sa LPU Batangas. 23 big points already for Franz Diaz.
Oh, since the first half, LPU has committed a lot of turnovers. They had 10 in the first two quarters. Now they're up 21. And CEU, on the other hand, they've only committed 3 turnovers here in the second half.
Here he is again, Franz Diaz. An open look for a 3, can't do it for Brian Javier. Look at the great effort. Somehow he just stepped out of bounds. Peter de Guzman.
That's something you'll still take if you're Coach Jeff Perlas. You commend the effort in trying to track down that loose ball off of the three-point shot by Javier.
4 minutes and 48. Lots of time here. They just need a big run. At ang panig ng LPU Batangas.
I'm surprised Coach Jeff Perlas pulled out Daniel Marcelo at this point of the game, but maybe in for just a quick rest and maybe back soon.
Alpha ba? Parang nagmamadali ng bigla eh. Gusto ka agad big baskets eh, no, for LPU Batangas eh. They need to execute.
Dito mo makikita yung inexperience ng LPU Batangas. You know, it's really a lot more about game management. Even if you're down right now, you still have to be able to do things the right way. Going for those haymakers at this point of the match, especially when you're trying to catch up, is not really going to cut it.
Well, at this point, they have to make a stop. Dodging a bullet right there, Brian Javier. And then open look. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh!
Jose going in through the teeth of the defense. I'm really sure that he was unsure of what he was going to do. It just went in recklessly. Tried to pass it out.
72-58 CEU timeout brought to us once again by PG Flex Linoleum.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart Super Value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With PowerAll's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart Super Value deals.
And just over 4 minutes remaining here in this ball game. It seems like they're much in control. Itong CU Scorpions laban sa LPU Batangas. Uy, si Hani pala yan. May pangalan niya yun. Hindi ko siya tinatawag na Hani lang. That's her name. Oo. At syempre nga naman, ito, they're attracting basketball fans. Itong CU Scorpions and LPU Batangas.
Kahit na Monday, ang daming tao
Oo, syempre. Patapos na nga yung ating first round kasi, all important games being played. It gets to be even more important when we enter the second round. Tristan God committing a foul. He has been outplayed here by Franz Diaz.
He's had his hands full trying to take over the reins from Kurt Laput, who's nursing that ankle injury.
Yun pa pala isang factor to consider. The loss of Kurt Laput. They got to take care of that injury. Para hindi ma-aggravate. Here's a chance here. David Jose just missing that corner three-pointer. Pero ayun nga, they're taking their chances and trying to hit those outside shots. Brian Javier lost his balance. Where is that basketball? And easy lang. Easy lang.
Okay.
Hindi nyo naman may uwi yan
I think there was an elbow thrown.
Alam natin maganda yung bola ng Skills District. Yeah.
Pero bawal niya iuwi yan.
Yeah. At the end of the day, dito rin lang yan. Sa UCAL.
Hindi. Ano kasi, it's the month of love.
Kaya nga eh.
Just trying to show their love to each other.
Our referees naman are really taking a closer look and they seem to have this ball game in control. Meron na nga tayong casualties sa CEU, no?
Yeah.
2 unsportsmanlike foul called on Dave Bernabe and he has been ejected. And right now, they're going to be taking a look at this. So, makatitingnan naman tao rito yung contact.
Yeah. Parang naging UFC bigla eh.
Well, it seems like all part of the game here. So they really called an unsportsmanlike foul here.
I think it's going to go against Javier. He threw an elbow in that scramble for the basketball.
Extra motion. Unnecessary. So they really did call it. Excessive hard contact. So that'll mean 2 free throws plus ball possession once again para rito sa LPU Batangas. 3 minutes and 35. You're up 14. A lot of things can still happen here.
Jose makes these 2 free throws. They score on the basket, whether it's a 2 or a 3. They get to within 10.
Hindi pa yun. Nakatigil yung oras, sabi.
Yeah. It's going to be a whole different ball game if that happens. Could even cut it down to 9 with a 3-point shot.
Brian Javier returns to the bench here, and LPU Batangas will execute their offense. Tristan God. 4 to shoot. Outside shot, that's an air ball. Again, CEU Scorpions handling things very well, especially Franz Diaz, Daniel Marcelo. Is Franz once again. 5 to shoot. Floats it up. Short. Nice not getting the ball back, Franz Diaz. Daniel Marcelo, mid-range, it's a miss, Alphaba. Turnaround shot, can't get it to drop. Ang CEU naman, binibigay sa kanila isang tira lang.
It's been 1 shot, and that's it every possession for LPU. Alphaba has to do a better job of recognizing open looks from his teammates. Pag nasa kanya yung bola, he puts his head down right away and he tries to go for a shot himself.
A miss by Dylan Darbin. Ben Butuyan. Underneath the reverse. Ayaw pa rin. Tries again. Ben Butuyan. 6 points, but managed to come down with 11 rebounds. Last 2 minutes brought to us by PG Flex Linoleum. Champion ka sa PG Flex. CEU enjoying a 10-point lead. Dylan Darbin, 5 to shoot. Offensive foul on CEU. Kaya pa ba ng LPU Batangas? They need to talk things over. The lead is 10 for CEU. Timeout at sa atin ng PG Flex Linoleum.
Body ko, Top Mama. Simple at maaasahan. Buhay with Top Mama. Masaya ang pamilya with Top Mama. Nobody stop like Mama.
Alam nila kung ano yung madadatnan nila rito.
Yung competition is higher. Hard work, teamwork.
Ito ang aming oras. Now, it's our time to shine.
We've been waiting for this. It's our time to shine. It's our time to shine.
Champion ka sa PG Flex.
Champion ka sa PG Flex.
Welcome sa ating coverage, sa ating live stream, courtesy of Smart Sports. All happening right here. Ang aksyon for UCAL on a Monday. That's right. Tatawa ako dito sa mga katabi natin. Tatawa din tuloy sa inyo si ate, oh, di ba? 1 minute and 43. Oh, I love you pa yung ating game card dito.
Nung Saturday naman, naging 8-8-8-8.
Ben Butuyan, Alpha ba? Yon! But how many times can you hit that? But still an effort, great effort pa rin para kay Alpha ba. LPU Batangas still trailing in this ball game. Alpha ba has 21 points across his name, along with his 12 rebounds. Franz Diaz hesitates with the 3. 5 to shoot, trying to get closer. And then the setup here for this 3, they can't do it. Alpha ba the rebound. Alpha ba, the kick out. Paco, to nobody to whom it may concern. And the thing, pero did CEU touch it last though?
We're now under 2 minutes, so our referees can review this.
Possession review. 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining here in this ball game.
But those turnovers by LPU have really been hurting their cause here in the second half. 22 turnovers now, converted into 28 points. By the Scorpions. Di makita sa angle na yan.
Oo nga.
It looks like it just slipped off his hands. It didn't really seem like a CEU player touched it. Kasi kung nahawakan ng player ng CEU, mag-iiba yung trajectory ng bola eh.
Ito. I'm glad we're not going to make that decision. LPU Batangas Pirates will keep it.
I think because there was no clear evidence.
Kung
they had
ano yung unang
to uphold the
tinawag,
call, yeah.
yun na yan, yung initial call, that will prevail. So right now, just a 7-point game here. A 7-point lead ng CEU, bola ng LPU Batangas. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. And they got 16 on their shot clock. David Jose, they go Alpha ba, shoots another 3. This one offline. Sa ilalim, gagawa ng paraan yan ni Edward Chavez.
They're still in this. Talking about LPU. A stop and then a conversion on the other side. would bring them down to just 3 points.
Fubara White replacing Wahab Olusesi. It's a 5-point game here. Franz Diaz. Tristan God has been at him all game long. Diaz, 6 to shoot. Firing away, in and out. Bola ng LPU Batangas. Kanino sila pupunta? Ben Butuyan drives, scores on the layup. We get a 1-point game here.
This
They just keep on pushing and pushing, Avi.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of CEU's game against MCU. You remember in that first match where CEU got back into the game, they controlled it for the most part of the fourth quarter, and then the Supremos came roaring back in the end game only to lose by a 3-pointer by Dylan Darbin.
It's not over yet, and we'll hang on. CEU up just by 3. And they will execute their offense. And yung difference, about 4 seconds, huh? And another Batangas team will be seeing action naman ng University Batangas Brahmans. And ang Philippine Christian University Dasmariñas currently at number 1 sa ating team standings. That is going to be something to look forward to. So just stay on. Sabi nga sa inyo, if you missed the Super Bowl, you haven't missed a thing dito sa super basketball games natin sa UCAL Season 6. Baka nga mamaya, meron tayong halftime entertainment. Who knows?
Meron niya ba?
I don't know. Well, it's far from over, as they say, especially in moments like this. Hindi pwedeng ubusin na si CEU at may fouls to give ang LPU Batangas. And they're going to be throwing in from the backcourt. Itong panig ng CEU. Let's see here. Franz Diaz. Crossing that line. Daniel Marcelo Inagawan. LPU right now with the basketball. Oh my goodness. Are they going to go for the last shot? It's got to be a 3. And a miss. And inside. Ano nangyari? David was, I thought he was going for a follow-up. No need for the extra steps. You grab that rebound. Uh-oh. Sorry, mistake right there. 4.1 seconds.
Now they have to foul.
Almost a steal pa rin, ha? May nakialaman pa rin ni Alpha Bayon, pero we only have 3 seconds remaining here in this ball game, and Alpha Ba seems to be hurt.
It's that right knee again where where there was bleeding a while ago. It's bleeding again right now.
Three seconds. Bola ng CEU Scorpions. So there was that challenge. And ball will go sa CEU Scorpions. What a ball game this has turned out to be. Sinimulan ng LPU Batangas. They led by as much as 9 points back in the first half. Thought they have just to pull away. Laban sa CEU Scorpions, pero the experience and the winning culture nga nitong Scorpions has got themselves back in this ball game. They led by as much as 14. But LPU Batangas is still trying to knock on that door and try to kick it open. I don't know. Pero 3 seconds. How tough could that be, Javi?
Well, one thing is I think CEU will elect to inbound in their front court because it's going to be very dangerous if Coach Jeff
Kaya
Correa still
nga.
decides to inbound from the backcourt just like he did in that previous play. Because one steal could have been an opportunity for a decent shot from three-point country. At least dito sa front court, kung madisgrasya sila, maagaw yung bola, malayo na ang LPU from getting a shot.
Again, 3 seconds. Inbounding at the front court, the CEU. And they have this 3-point lead. Are they trying to make sure kung 3 seconds na nga lang ba yan or there's still even more time?
Yeah. I think they're going to put more seconds on the clock.
4.1. Remember, CU, sila ang lamang. Sa kanila ang bola. Peter de Guzman.
Oh, that was
Lob
a
and
dangerous
ground.
pass.
LPU ba? Hindi pwede. Kailangan yung coach na. Oh! Got a little kind of confused. LPU Batangas and the steal. They were trying to call a timeout. No. Not yet at your stage of the basketball career. You're not there yet. But what a ball game this has turned out to be. I would say Central Escolar University Scorpions, the little guys, Daniel Marcelo, Franz Diaz have done their thing. At of course, the foul troubles naman ng kanilang mga bigs. Alpha Bar, that's the way he plays. And that's the way he does it. Almost. It ended up in a close ball game. And of course, basically like an escape win para sa CEU Scorpions. Bouncing back the victory here, 72-69. Our final score at sa inyo ng PG Flex Linoleum. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Just the first of the 3-game offering natin sa inyo on a Monday. And taking a look at our defensive player of the game right here. And it's all brought to you by Tough Mama. Look at Franz Diaz scrambling. And of course, you can't get the rebound, just tap it over to yourself or your teammates. Ayan si Franz Diaz, a different kind of award naman para sa kanya, ang ating Tough Mama, Defensive Player of the Game. But parang ang laki niyan.
Pwede na siya magluto sa dorm.
Crane, key matchup natin. At the end of this ball game, 7-6 for Edward de Chavez, 2-9-3 naman for Fubara White, and CEU basically have gotten themselves back with a win here at the expense of LPU Batangas Pirates. Pero of course, ball game that can still be remembered after a couple of days. Daniel Marcelo, ang ating best player of the game. And of course, kasama niya ngayon si Megan Cabrera.
Maraming salamat, Benji. And actually, sabi nga ni Daniel kanina, shy type siya. And he's really, not a fan of interviews. But at this point, he has to get used to it. Daniel, you were down by as much as 9 in the first half. A lot of key players in foul trouble. How did you manage to pull that off?
Just always trusting the coach's system and always playing together. I know we've been in those situations before where we've been down. So it's just all about turning up the energy for the next quarter and then just keep turning it up and, not letting out on our effort and our energy.
It was a dunk late in the third quarter that changed the complexion of the game for CEU. So how have you been liking the impact that you've made in this game and the impact you're making in your team?
To be honest, I've been dreaming for an in-game dunk, and last night I was dreaming if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna go for one. And it's just little things like that that can change the ball game for us, and really spark the energy that we need, especially from a key player like me, playing heavy minutes and just contributing for the team.
Daniel, I know you have a lot of family and friends watching from abroad and in the province. It's your time to greet them now.
First, I want to greet my auntie Janice from Canada. Tita Princess, Tita Imelda, and my mom, my Lola, and my dog Crimson.
So that's the secret to the inspired game. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your team. Back to you, Benji and Javi.
All right, our congratulations to Daniel Marcelo, truly deserving of that Player of the Game award. And stand by for our next game. Yung ating first game, nagwagi nga po muli ang CEU against LPU Batangas 72-69. University Batangas Brahmans naman will face off against Philippine Christian University Dasmariñas Dolphins when we come back for more of UCAL Season 6.